Summer Ready is our second application of treatments in the year. We do 3 applications on this visit. The applications are made up of 3 parts: the fertiliser, the herbicide and the oasis treatment. They all do separate jobs. Fertiliser is a controlled release fertiliser. It supplies the nutrition for the plant for 10 weeks. So we put it down this early to help nourish the grass, give it the strength, so it will last right the way through till we get into the end of June, early July. The second part of the treatment is our herbicide. Now this time of year we start to see good weed growth, lots and lots of weeds coming up. If your lawn doesn't suffer with a lot with weeds, don't worry, because what we'll do is we will just target spray those weeds. The herbicides that we used are post-selective herbicides. They are post-emergence in the fact that they'll only work if there's leaf of the weed. If there's no leaf, we won't spray. So consequently, we're only spraying what's there. If you've got lots of weed, don't worry, we'll blanket spray. So we'll manage the weeds to the best of our ability, so to ensure you'll have a weed-free lawn for the summer. Finally, our oasis treatment. Now, we've done oasis for a number of years. This treatment is specifically designed to manage water in the soil profile. But what we've done to it is we've added some seaweed extract. This seaweed extract is a biostimulant, and what it does is it helps the roots of the plant to really get healthy and strong, and that then gives us a good result on a nice green leaf on the top of the lawn. That's what our Summer Ready is. So one of the questions you've asked us is, when is Summer Ready applied? We actually start applying Summer Ready from April onwards. It covers those 3 months of April, May and June. And the other part to that question is, what are the benefits? Well, the benefits are it will provide the nutrition the lawn needs for this time of year. It's a controlled release fertiliser, so it releases that nutrition very, very slowly and gently. As we also mentioned, that it has herbicide in it to manage the weeds, and the oasis to also help with the plant health. So there's a number of things that happen with our Summer Ready. Our programs that we offer to all of our customers, if you're on pay-as-you-go, if you're on basic direct debit, if you're on standard as a direct debit, or the ultimate package as a direct debit, all of these programs will include a Summer Ready treatment. Another question you've sent in is, what can I do with moss in my lawn? This is a really interesting question. We have it quite a lot. As you can imagine, lots of people suffer with moss in their lawn. The problem you have to find out is what's actually causing the moss in order to manage the moss. It could be we live in a very wet part of the country and we get lots and lots of rainfall. Or it could be malnutrition, maybe the lawn's not being fed enough. It could be poor cutting, maybe cutting the lawn too short. It could be too much thatch or even compaction. All of these things will increase the moss in your lawn, along with things like shade. So we've got a number of things that cause moss. However, our recommendation of having a full treatment program and regularly following through on that full treatment program will manage the moss to a level that's acceptable in your lawn. I know with myself, I look after my lawn and my moss levels are always very low because I regularly have the machine work, regular feeding, and I keep the cut of my lawn at the right height. So that will hopefully help you to answer your question on moss. Another question that was raised is, which is the best fertiliser to use on my lawn? Well, that's a really interesting fertiliser question to ask a company that supplies fertiliser to our customers. We would always recommend Green Thumb fertiliser because it is the best in the world. But we use the best supplier, the best quality and the best fertiliser you can get. So if you want a nice lawn and you want the best fertiliser, use Green Thumb.